Welcome back to Do-It-Yourself Minimum Lovable Governance, Quickbite. This time the topic is the pricing plans. This is the last episode before the wrap-up session where we collect everything together. But this time we're going to focus on data product pricing plans. Before we jump into generating anything, let's look at the one of the data products we have at hand. And so far we've been defining dataQuality as a reference to a profile we can reuse in other data products. Same for the SLA and dataAccess. All these are now in the product level, defined directly under the product level. Now, when you add the pricing plans, these elements, SLA, dataAccess, dataQuality, is going to be moved inside the pricing plans. The reasoning is that different pricing plans quite often have different kind of SLA, different kind of data quality, and even different kind of access. As an example, freemium might have default data quality, but premium has a extended premium quality, as an example. So it makes sense that you actually move these certain elements of the data product into the pricing plans. We'll see it in practice, but I wanted to highlight this one so that it does not surprise you completely. And now let's give the Claude a little small prompt. So add pricing plans to the data products, nothing more, and then advise it to read the governance rules first, like always. So the governance rules is our guidance, our living governance guidance for the AI, that how do we want data products to be managed, created, and maintained in our company. Instead of having some PDF files, we have these rules for the AI directly. So we are applying the governance directly. Let's make it to work. And in the meanwhile, when the Claude is working, we can look at the governance rules. As I mentioned, I added one more item more here. I believe it's somewhere over here. Yeah, 14, using pricing plans. A lot of information for the AI to take into account whenever we are adding pricing plans to the products themselves. Advising it to use the referencing models still even in the product pricing plans. What should be included, what kind of attributes should be included into the pricing plans. Couple of examples as templates for different pricing plans, and a lot of other things. You can check that from the GitHub directly, all the details of the section number 14. And pretty soon the Claude is going to be done with the modifications. And it already has done the checkpoint clearance and also the other one. Now, let's look at it. Under product, we no longer have the SLA references directly or data quality, nothing. Instead, we have a pricing plans element, which is defining an array of pricing plans. So the first one is called freemium plan. It has some offering, it has some transaction quantity limitations. It's a monthly resetting these values. And then now here you can find the very familiar elements for you. So SLA is defined inside the pricing plan. Data quality is inside the pricing plan. Access is inside the pricing plan. Also the payment gateway can be also here and should be here. And then another plan. And you can see now the difference between the freemium and the premium, for example, in the data quality. So in freemium, it is referencing the default, but in the premium plan, you are referencing the premium quality. So this is how it differs again. And the third plan created by the AI is the agent plan. And now the difference, for example, is the access. In the human-oriented or human-targeted plans are pushing for the API, but the agent plan is pushing the agent profile of the access profiles. And I believe the same has been done also for the other product itself. No. Why no? Interesting. Well, something to take into account why it hasn't been done it. Learn it, always review it. For some reason, possibly it's... No, it didn't do the other one. It only did one. All right, you should then guide it to do the other one. But you get the point now that inside the pricing plans, you have these references instead of anything else. So that's about the pricing plans. Details you can find from the spec itself, ODPS 4.1, all the possible 12 options of different pricing plans by default, which can be extended, and all the attributes that you can add in each of the pricing plans. Thank you for that one, and see you next time. But before you go, the season 2 of Do-It-Yourself Minimum Lovable Governance is already in design phase, in planning. The first one is pretty much wrapped up, as you can remember. I will still do the bonus episode, which will recap everything that was done. But we are now collecting your ideas, your needs for the season 2. So what kind of topics you would like to see to be discussed and shown, how to do it, how to use the ODPS in Minimum Lovable Governance. And you can make your suggestions to the issues directly over here. A couple of examples is already here, and you can raise new issues with the issue template season 2 episode request. And then that becomes a candidate for the season 2 coming out as soon as possible. Raise your voice, bring up the topics, and let us help you to learn what is Minimum Lovable Governance and how do you use ODPS in it.